95, 1 year before her death, Baba Vanga told a patient, "Don't get married in 2026. That year is not good for marriages." The patient was confused. "But I'll be 60 years old in 2026. Why shouldn't I marry?" Vanga replied, "I'm not saying don't marry. I'm saying don't marry in 2026. That patient recorded the conversation, and the recording was stored in Vanga's archives. In 2021, those archives were opened, and inside a list was found, a page titled 2026 Dangerous Marriage Year. And on that page, 4 zodiac signs were written. Next to them, this note: if these signs marry in 2026, they will regret it. Vanga wasn't saying don't marry. She was saying don't marry this year. The year before, fine. The year after, fine. But 2026, that year carries risk. Now I'm asking you, is your sign one of those 4? And do you have wedding plans for 2026? Then you need to watch this video to the very end. Let's clarify something first. This is not a video against marriage. This is a video about timing. Marriage is beautiful, sacred, important. But like everything, marriage has its right time. According to Baba Vanga, some years are blessed for marriages. Some years are challenging, and 2026 falls in the second category, especially for 4 signs. If these signs marry in 2026, their first year of marriage will be extremely difficult. Conflicts, disappointments, regrets. And statistics show when the first year of marriage is rough, long-term success rates drop. But let me repeat, this only applies to 2026. If you marry in 2025, different energy. If you marry in 2027, different energy. The problem isn't the signs, the problem is 2026 itself. That year, planetary alignments for certain signs aren't favorable for marriage. Now I'll explain those 4 signs. For each one, I'll tell you why 2026 is difficult, when they should marry instead, and what they should do if they must marry in 26. The first sign on Baba Vanga's list was Cancer, and next to it this note: in the water year, the water sign drowns. Why 2026 is difficult? Cancer is an emotional sign. They feel everything deeply, and 2026 is an emotionally intense year, especially when taking a big step like marriage. Cancer's emotions can spiral out of control. Small problems turn into big dramas. Normal disagreements become threats of separation. Because in 2026, Cancer's emotional filter isn't working. They take everything personally, magnify everything. What can happen if Cancer marries in 2026? In the first 6 months, they might experience constantly expecting more attention from their spouse, seeing minor neglect as betrayal, continuously bringing up past relationships, being caught between their family and spouse, and most importantly, constantly asking, did I marry the wrong person? These thoughts aren't real, but 2026's energy makes them feel real. When they should marry, best marriage years for Cancer: 2025, especially June, August, and 2027, especially March, May. During these periods, Cancer's emotional balance is stable. They trust their relationship, look to the future with hope, and marriage becomes a celebration, not a fear. If they must marry in 2026, if Cancer must marry in 2026, family pressure, visa situation, etc., they should start couples therapy before the wedding. Set realistic expectations for the first year. During emotional outbursts, say, stop, this isn't me. Create a daily communication routine with your spouse. Minimize family interference. The second sign was Virgo, next to the note: the pursuit of perfection kills the perfect marriage. Why 2026 is difficult? Virgo is detail-oriented and perfectionist, and 2026 amplifies these Virgo traits to extremes. When planning a marriage, everything must be perfect. The wedding perfect, the home perfect, the spouse perfect. But real life isn't perfect, and in 2026, this reality will deeply disappoint. Virgo, their spouse's small flaws, will seem like major problems. "Why did you do it that way?" will become a daily question, and criticism will destroy the language of love. What can happen? If Virgo marries in 2026, they'll be in constant correction mode, trying to fix their spouse, fix the home, fix the relationship. But these correction attempts will exhaust their spouse, creating a "I'm not enough for you" feeling. And over time, marriage will feel like a project, not a relationship. When they should marry, best marriage years for Virgo 2025, especially August, October, and 2028, especially April, June. In these years, Virgo is more accepting. They understand the concept of good, enough, and they can love their spouse as they are. If they must marry in 2026, if Virgo must marry in 2026, adopt the mantra, harmony, not perfection. Write down 3 good qualities of your spouse daily. Count to 5 before criticizing. Ask yourself, is this really important? Focus on growth, not perfection. The third sign was Scorpio. Note, the power struggle kills love. Why 2026 is difficult. Scorpio is powerful and likes to be in control. And 2026 constantly asks Scorpio, who's in charge of this relationship? Marriage should be a partnership. But in 2026, Scorpio will see it as a power struggle. Who makes more decisions? Who spends more? Who sets family priorities? These questions will constantly damage the relationship. What can happen? If Scorpio marries in 2026, they'll treat every disagreement like a battle. Small decisions will turn into major arguments. Phrases like, "You don't listen to me," "You don't understand me," "You're trying to control me" will be heard frequently. And over time, marriage will feel like a battlefield. When they should marry, best marriage years for Scorpio 2025, especially October, December, and 2027, and especially February, April. During these periods, Scorpio is softer. They can share control, and they use their power to protect the relationship, not dominate it. If they must marry in 2026, if Scorpio must marry in 2026, embrace agreement, not winning approach. Use we language in every argument, not I. When anger flares, take a 10-minute break. Give your spouse an active role in power sharing. Practice building trust instead of suspicion. The fourth and final sign was Aquarius. Note, the fleeing bird dies in a cage. Why 2026 is difficult. Aquarius loves freedom. Independence is vital for Aquarius. And marriage feels like commitment to Aquarius. In 2026, this feeling is even stronger. After getting married, Aquarius will constantly experience a "I've lost my freedom" feeling. Every question from their spouse will feel like an interrogation. Every request like pressure. And over time, they'll see marriage as a prison. What can happen? If Aquarius marries in 2026, they'll constantly feel the urge to escape in the first year, want to spend more time with friends, find excuses to be alone, ask, "Do I have to come too?" to their spouse's plans. And these behaviors will make their spouse feel very lonely and worthless. When they should marry, best marriage years for Aquarius 2027, especially January, March. And 2029, especially May, July. In these years, Aquarius sees commitment not as a loss, but as a gain. Marriage doesn't take their freedom. It creates shared freedom. If they must marry in 2026, if Aquarius must marry in 2026, define freedom zones within marriage. Designate a weekly My Time day. Explain the together but independent concept to your spouse. Don't completely abandon your social life. See it as marriage as different freedom, not marriage versus loss. What about the other 8 signs? How's 2026 for them? Good news. For other signs, 2026 is neutral or positive for marriage. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Pisces can marry in 2026. This year doesn't carry major risk for them. But still, each sign has their best months. For example, Aries best, March, April. Taurus best, April, May. Leo best, July, August. Libra best, September, October. So if you're getting married, marry during your sign's power months. That's always better. Maybe you're one of those 4 signs, and you have wedding plans for 2026, and you can't change them. The venue is booked, invitations are printed, families are ready. What do? Don't panic. Marrying in 2026 isn't a disaster. You just need to be more careful. Here's what you can do to strengthen your marriage. On couples therapy. Before getting married, take 3 to 6 months of couples therapy. This will show you both the weak points in your relationship and give you the opportunity to strengthen them. 2 realistic expectations. The first year will be tough. Accept this. Both of you know the honeymoon won't be every day. And this isn't lack of love. It's an adaptation process. 3, communication rules. Establish fight rules. When to argue, how to argue, which words are forbidden. These rules protect the relationship. 4, weekly check-in. Every week, do a 30-minute relationship check-in. How are we this week? What did we do well? What should we fix? This routine solves problems before they grow. 5, external support. In the first year, find a mentor couple, a married couple before you who are happy. Consult them, learn from them. Know you're not alone. 6, forgiveness practice. Every day, forgive small things. Left the cap off, forgive. Came late, forgive. Forgot, forgive. Small forgiveness prevents big separations. 7, celebration routine. Every month, celebrate something. Not just wedding anniversary, but small victories. We didn't have any big fights this month is a reason to celebrate. Positive focus protects relationships. What was Baba Vanga's purpose in making this warning? To scare you, no, to protect you. Vanga valued marriage, but she also knew steps taken at the wrong time can end even right relationships. That's why she warned. 2026 is difficult for some signs. If possible, wait. If not possible, be prepared. And here's the beautiful part. This is just 1 year, 12 months, 365 days. If it's truly your love, waiting 1 year isn't that hard. But waiting 1 year could give you 50 years of happy marriage. Think about it. If you marry in 2025 or 2027, cosmic energy is with you. Your relationship flows like the wind. But if you marry in 2026, the wind is against you. Moving forward requires more effort. The choice is yours. But Vanga's message is clear. Don't rush. Timing is everything. Now, maybe you're worried after this video. I'm a Cancer and I'm getting married in 2026. What do I do? First, take a deep breath. Everything isn't over. Knowledge is power. Now, you know that 2026 might be challenging for you. This prepares you, makes you conscious. And conscious relationships are always stronger than unconscious ones. Baba Vanga's warning isn't a prophecy. It's a guide. She's saying, if you choose this path, watch out here. And if you watch out, you can proceed safely. Also remember, statistics aren't destiny. An 80% divorce risk means there's a 20% success chance. And you can be in that 20% if you're conscious, if you work, if you're patient. Most importantly, love conquers all. But love also requires wisdom. Timing is wise. Preparation is wise. Being conscious is wise. Baba Vanga's marriage warning has been revealed. The 4 signs are clear. Now it's your turn. Write your zodiac sign in the comments and share your wedding plans. I'll give you personalized advice. On this channel, I'll share detailed videos about relationships, marriages, and love throughout 2026, best marriage timing for each sign, relationship advice, and more. Subscribe, turn on notifications. 2026 might be a difficult marriage year for some, but with the right information, every difficulty can be overcome. Vanga gave you the map. Now the path is yours. See you soon. And remember, a step taken at the right time is worth 1,000 steps taken at the wrong time. Don't rush. Dance with time.